Hello my friends and welcome back. Before we get the party started, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so this way you don't miss any future videos or updates. I'm super excited about today's video because it's been about a year in the making, and that's because we are going to be starting and breaking in my new sketchbook. Yes, you heard that right. I finally finished my sketchbook and now it's time to start a new one. We'll start with a little side-by-side of my finished sketchbook and the brand new one. It is still in its packaging, brand spanking new. Before we get started, I do want to take a moment to appreciate my old one and take one last look at all the pages. You can see it's very well loved. The pages are very wrinkled. It did survive a boating accident, hence all the water damaged pages towards the front. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. And you can tell the sketchbook has gone with me everywhere. It's full of scratches and dings and dents. My cat even sampled the corner of it. So yeah, it's been with me for a while. So I'm excited to finish it and a little sad to hang it up, but very excited for this new one. I mean, look at her. She's gorgeous. I love the look of a sketchbook and its packaging. It's just so enticing. There's so many opportunities. And now I'm going to struggle to open it, so bear with me here while I get some scissors and not destroy it. Give it, a nice little snip snip. And here we go. Honestly, this to me is like opening your presents on Christmas morning. It is just the best. It's a little treat. I'm so excited about it. If I can get the cover off. And I'm a big fan of this lilac color. It's really nice. So yeah, let's open her up. Get this thing off. I absolutely love how crisp a new sketchbook is. I have to stretch the covers and flip through the pages. It's so exciting to see all these empty pages. And oh yeah, this is way too tight, so we've got to stretch the covers a little bit. And yeah, look at all those pages. And the cover is way too clean, way too crisp. We have to get some stickers on her stat, which is precisely what I'm gonna do now. I love to collect stickers, so I went through my sticker collection and picked out designs that I thought would fit the vibe of the journal. My last one was kind of dark and moody and had a lot of my own stickers. So this one I wanted to use different ones, and I'm very graceful. And oh yes, look at that. I think these look so nice together, and they're from different artists and people that I follow, except for the alligator one, which is new. Overall, I feel like these stickers went really nicely with the purple color and kind of a fun, spooky vibe. This is from my friend April to June Art. Love that one. I bought this one at an art market, and this cat one is from my Knives Meow monthly sticker club, which I love. I'm obsessed with it. This holographic alligator is going to be one of my Patreon sticker of the month club stickers, and then this sparkly Reaper sticker is also from April to June Art, which I love this design. I'm obsessed with it, and I am really struggling to peel it. Maybe one day, oh, I'm successful. And then this sun sticker is from Le Petit Lapin. She's a Canadian artist, and I really love her stickers. They're so cute. And we're done. Look how nice this looks. I think it came together so well, and it really just has that good sketchbook vibe. And now it is time for the back. And here's what I have planned for the back. I think this flows really nicely, and I like how this looks a lot. It's most of my own stickers, though I'm really torn between the Trail 2 sticker and this patch hiking sticker. I think it's just a little too dark to fit with the vibe of the sketchbook, so I think I'm going back with the Trail 2 one. I think the colors just fit more nicely. So we'll put that one aside for another time. This moth one got damaged at one of my events, so I took it for the sketchbook, and I always like to have this telephone pole sticker on my sketchbook because it's inspired by my neighborhood. So if I have it on my sketchbook, it always feels like I have a little bit of home with me. And then the rainbow fish is my Patreon sticker of the month, first design ever. And this apple is from my friend Songwell, super cute, and I think these look great. I'm so excited about the back. Overall, I killed it with the stickers on this. But wait, there's more. I'm not done putting stickers on it. I know, that's crazy. But I always like to have one or two stickers on the covers of my sketchbook. I think it takes away the pressure of filling out the first page, and I like to start my sketchbooks with intention. So I think having this hiking one is reminding me of my love for adventure and my go with the flow attitude, while this lucky cat is just reminding me that I'm lucky, and I think that's a good mindset to have. I always think I'm lucky to do art and to have this business and to take these sketchbooks with me. So I think it's just a nice little reminder and a good little vibe to start the sketchbook. I also always like to fill out my personal information on the first page because I'm so afraid of losing my sketchbook somewhere or leaving it and someone finding it and not knowing what to do with it. And it reminds me of this time when an artist that I follow left her sketchbook in Puerto Rico and had to jump through a bunch of hoops to get it returned to her. So I always like to make it easy. If anyone finds my sketchbook, I put my username, my email, and I even write on the bottom cash reward if found, just to incentivize someone to return it. I would hope someone would just return it out of the goodness of their own heart, but you never know. So okay, now that all the administrative stuff is taken care of, it's time to really start physically breaking in this sketchbook, bending some of the pages. I really like a book that lays flat, so I always try to bend some pages back and just get the paper used to being flipped and rummaged through. I'm doing something really fun that I've never done before to break this sketchbook in. So I'm using these paints plus some extras that I just stocked up on, brand new colors. Get rid of that receipt. And I'm gonna go through and paint some pages. So these are the new colors that I got. I was missing them from my repertoire and I feel like I really needed these. I wasn't exactly so graceful about picking these up, so you can't see the names of all the colors, but just trust me, they're good. Alrighty, let's get to business and set this up to be an actually functioning workstation that I can use to paint. And get these out of the way. Here's my trusty paintbrush that I use for painting pages. And my little palette that's very well loved. It's probably got like a ½ inch of acrylic paint. But yeah, so the idea of this is I'm just gonna open to random pages and then I'm gonna paint them. So this way, as I go through my sketchbook, I just come across painted pages that hopefully inspire me and make it a fun challenge. And now I just need to decide which colors I want to paint. So definitely this new green, that yellow, red, and some other colors from my collection, like this opera pink. And oh, look at me, I painted the page and forgot to record it. Love that. Super fun. So I painted it. I don't know how that happened. Just pretend that's me painting it. And then I closed it too early and the paint got on the other page, so I'm now also painting the other side. This is off to a great start. I'm doing very well. Definitely not making any mistakes. But I do love this ash yellow color. Really nice. I love how this color looks dry and it's already giving me so much inspiration and so many ideas. But alas, we gotta move forward and pick a new color. And oh, what's that? It's dry. This neon red color is absolutely dry. So I spent some time squeezing it out because I thought maybe just the top was dry and there was still liquid. Look at me, I'm on the struggle bus over here. It turns out the whole thing is kind of dry, but I was still able to squeeze it out. So I thought instead of just throwing this away and making my life easy, I can just get covered in paint and squeeze a ton of it out. And believe it or not, with a ton of water and a little willpower, it paints. And look at that color. I'm obsessed. I love neon red. It is one of my favorite colors. Like I used to have nails this color and that was my iconic look. So I really wanted to get this page into my sketchbook and it dried beautifully. Look at that. All jokes aside, I do love that neon color, but part of the reason that I went forward with using it instead of just moving on to a different color is because there's a belief that I have that the only way to waste your art supplies is to not use them. And I think that highlights that belief that I went too long without using that color and then it dried out. So I wanted to make sure that it didn't get wasted and that I still got to have one last use out of it. So that made me feel a little bit better, but definitely a reminder to me to be more conscientious of my paints and my art supplies and to actually use them and not feel weird about wasting them because, oh, this tube of paint was $6. You know, it's $6 wasted if you let the whole thing dry out. So it was making a point to myself to make sure that that color got used. Now for the screen, I'm obsessed. Love it, and I already have plenty of ideas for what I'm going to draw on that page. Next up is this opera pink, which I love. Now, I know I love every color, but this is just so bright, so pink, so beautiful, and I think it's going to make a really fun background for something or a nice underpainting. Not really sure yet. Maybe I'll just leave it and draw over it, or maybe I'll paint over it, but that's why I'm doing this, because when I come across it, I'll just have to decide in the moment. Though I don't know why I decided to paint these edges. That was honestly so extra of me and kind of a pain. And now I have pink paint all over my fingers, but it was worth it because look how beautiful this page looks. Next up is this peacock blue, really pretty color. Very excited to paint with this. Although compared to the other colors, I'm not as sure what I'm gonna end up doing with this one. And this might be one of those situations where I just really like the color, and that's just it. In my old sketchbook, I did paint a page blue because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna draw something on this, and then I left it because I was like, oh, this is pretty. So maybe a solid color page is part of the sketchbook. I don't know. We'll have to come to that bridge, cross it when we get there. Maybe when I'm at that point in my sketchbook, I'll have a great idea. Who knows? But for now, I just think it's pretty. There's no rhyme or reason to how I pick my pages. This one I went with the seam in the middle just because I was going to do a double, but honestly I just flip around until it feels right, and then I start painting. And I'm really excited about how yellow this is. Look at that. I was not ready for how glaringly bright this yellow was going to be, and I'm in love.
Very yellow.
You should see some of these pages. And that was my fiance Jesse paying me a visit in my studio. I get days off during the week, so he works from home, and if I'm up in my studio, he'll come up and pay me a visit for a minute or two and see what I'm up to. And I feel like each time he comes up here, he's like, oh my god, what is she doing now? Which is reasonable, I get it. Moving on to this pale mint color. I love this color so much. I've been a fan of like a pale green, seafoam green color since I was a little kid. And something I realized was that I did not wash my brush off well enough from the last color, and you can really see that up there on the top. I was a little annoyed at myself at first for not having a clean brush and having a good color, but then again, that's kind of the point of this sketchbook and painting the pages, is to just go with the flow and let the art happen. So at first I wasn't thrilled about it, but then I was like, you know what, let's embrace it. Maybe I can do something cool with that page. Next up, we have this absolutely gorgeous red. I love red, and I think red is such a strong and beautiful color, especially this really deep, dark red. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I wanted to paint this one a double because I just feel like this is such a powerful color, and there's so many things and opportunities that I could do with it. And you know, it's like before with that blue, it's gonna be, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and for now we'll just have to see. But I do wish I painted that top a little bit better. It's really irking me now. I honestly might have to go back and fix that, but for now, on to the next page. Next up, we have this blue-violet color. I'm really excited to see how this looks on paper because I paint with a lot of blues, and I love a dark blue, purple, violet color. But yeah, let's see how this paints. Very excited. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because I had too much water in the paint, but it's kind of streaky and not covering as well as I would have hoped. I like the color a lot, but I, looking back, think that this could almost use another coat of paint. But I don't know. For now, I think it's fine. Next up, we have cerulean blue. This is a beautiful shade, and this has been one of my favorite colors since I was a kid. I just love how bright and regal and beautiful this color is. It makes me think of pottery, it makes me think of the sky. It just makes me feel good. I'm one of those people that finds blue to be a very calming and inviting color, and I love how smoothly this came out in the paper. Oh my god. I'm just so excited about blue that I'm tripping over my words. But for this one, I could see myself painting, a pastoral scene, a mountain, who knows. Next up, we have this magenta. I use this color all the time in my painting. I paint with a lot of blues, a lot of purples, a lot of pinks, and I find this to be a really good underpainting color, but it's also a really nice accent color. So I'm very excited about this one, and I'm going to do a double page. Again, I think I might have added too much water to this just because I wanted it to cover, but we'll see. Towards the end here, I was really trying to make it stretch, and in doing so, I actually ended up lifting some of that peacock blue that I used previously. You can see it in 1 second when I paint that, and there's like that weird dark patch. So I let this dry for a little bit because it just was too streaky for me, and then went back and gave it a second coat, which I think helped out a lot and helped cover that really dark splotch. I'm trying to be cool and let mistakes happen, but I also want to have some uniformity to my colors, and I think the second coat really helped. And I'm actually cleaning my brush this time. And then I closed it too soon again and it got messed up. So I am not having a good time with the magenta. But that was the last color in my prep. So now we get to go back and look at all the other colors, do a once over of everything, take one more peek. And that red kind of bled through in the seams there from the binding. But in my head, I was like, you know what? Then I can use that as a cool way to start the next drawing. Here's that mint, yellow, blinding, that peacock blue, opera pink, that green color. I don't remember what the green was called. And then the the neon red, and then the yellow ash. Really excited. Now I feel like my sketchbook is properly broken in, and now the pages have some thickness to them, and I think it's ready to go. Thanks for joining. Wait, just kidding, I'm not done. Now that I'm done painting, I want to clean up my workstation. I have this little acrylic nail polish organizer that an old roommate left, and I use it for these paints, except I'm definitely running out of space, so I'm just putting these in upside down, and we're gonna make it work. Breaking my sketchbook in was such a fun way for me to start this new sketchbook and motivate myself to create. Also, I love my paper towels after I paint, they're so pretty. But yeah, I'm feeling really excited, and I have so many ideas moving forward, and I can't wait to fill this sketchbook up. It took me about a year to finish the last one, so I'm curious to see how long this one's gonna last me. And one last thing I want to do to start this sketchbook is write the date that I started it on, which also happens to be my dad's 70th birthday. So I think that's just another special thing that is setting the intention with this sketchbook, because I love my dad so much and I want that to be in there forever. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you had fun and enjoyed hanging out with me while I rambled on about paints and some of my art philosophies. And if you want to follow the progress of this sketchbook, make sure to join my Patreon because I do sketchbook tours.